Every morning, we face the same decision. Will we own the day, or will the day own us? Marcus Aurelius once wrote in his Meditations, "At dawn, when you rise unwillingly, let this thought be present. I am rising to the work of a human being." The Stoics understood something vital. The way you begin your morning sets the tone for your entire life. You can drift into distraction, or you can wake with clarity, resilience, and purpose. Today, we'll explore 7 Stoic habits you can practice every morning. They're simple, practical, and timeless. If you make them part of your routine, you'll find yourself calmer, stronger, and better prepared for whatever life throws at you. So let's begin. Habit 1. Begin with clarity. The Stoics believed the mind is like a field. If you don't tend to it, weeds will grow. That's why Marcus Aurelius began his days by writing in his journal, reminding himself of what truly mattered. Your first moments in the morning are precious. Before you touch your phone, before the world intrudes, take time to clear your mind. Write down your thoughts. Set your intentions. Remind yourself of what is in your control and what is not. This is your chance to direct your mind, rather than let the world direct it for you. Begin with clarity, and you'll move through the day with focus. Habit 2. Practice. Voluntary discomfort, Epictetus, taught that if you wish to improve, you must be willing to step outside of comfort. A cold shower, a brief fast, walking instead of driving. These small acts remind you that comfort is not the goal, strength is. Voluntary discomfort trains you to endure hardship without complaint. It sharpens your discipline and prepares you for the unexpected struggles of life. If you can start your morning with a challenge you choose, you'll be ready to handle the challenges you don't. Habit 3. Affirm what's in your control. Every morning, pause and remind yourself, some things depend on me. Most things do not. The Stoics believed this was the central key to peace. You cannot control what others say or do. You cannot control the weather, the economy, or fortune. But you can always control your choices, your thoughts, and your actions. Make it a practice. Each morning, write or say aloud one thing you will focus on that is within your control. This small exercise prevents you from being carried away by frustration and anchors you in your own power. Habit 4. Cultivate gratitude. Seneca warned against chasing what we don't have while neglecting what we do. The Stoic life begins with gratitude for breath, for health, for relationships, for another chance to live with virtue. Before rushing into the day, take a moment to recognize what you already have. You don't need to write a long list. Just pause, breathe, and give thanks. Gratitude shifts your focus from lack to abundance. It transforms ordinary mornings into a gift, and it makes every day an opportunity instead of a burden. Habit 5. Visualize adversity. Premeditatio malorum. The Stoics practiced what they called premeditatio malorum, the premeditation of evils. They would begin the day by imagining the obstacles ahead: insults, delays, difficulties, losses. At first, this sounds negative, but it's actually the opposite. By imagining adversity, you rob it of its power. If someone insults you, you're not surprised. If something breaks, you're prepared. Each morning, spend a minute anticipating the day's challenges. Say to yourself, if someone tests me, I will remain calm. If plans change, I will adapt. By doing this, you enter the day with resilience already built. Habit 6. Align with virtue. For the Stoics, the ultimate purpose of life was not wealth, pleasure, or fame. It was virtue. Courage, wisdom, justice, and temperance. Each morning, ask yourself, what would it mean to live with virtue today? Maybe it's to speak honestly when it's difficult. Maybe it's to act fairly when no one is watching. Maybe it's to resist a temptation that weakens you. When you align yourself with virtue, you create an inner compass that no storm can shake. The day may bring chaos, but you will not lose your way. Habit 7. Embody stillness. Before action. Before the noise of the day takes over, embrace a moment of stillness. Marcus Aurelius reminded himself constantly, be like the rock that the waves keep crashing over. It stands unmoved, and the raging of the sea falls still around it. This could be a few deep breaths, a mindful walk, a moment of silence with your morning tea. Whatever the form, stillness anchors you in strength before you act. Instead of rushing into the day reactive and restless, you begin composed, grounded, and unshakable. Conclusion. These 7 habits are not rules. They are practices. They don't require perfection. They require presence. Begin with clarity. Embrace discomfort. Affirm what you control. Practice gratitude. Visualize adversity. Align with virtue. And embody stillness. If you start each morning this way, you won't just have better days, you'll have a better life. Remember, you can't control everything, but you can always control yourself. Thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, consider subscribing for more Stoic wisdom. And may you live today with strength, clarity, and peace.